It's a long walk back to shore. Ollie hails a jeepney and we go on our way. We only stopped by the cantina long enough to drop our goods. And we headed home right after. The fish smell on my back was getting a bit much. I really need to take a shower after this. Back home, Ollie sorted all the food we brought into the pantry and fridge. The shelf on the right is my stuff. Everything on the left is for my roommate. I still haven't met him. He's a fisherman. He's usually out for a week at sea and then week at here. Do you want to be a fisher too? It's my job too. I get fish for the cantina. Sometimes I cook there too. But I have to come back every day. Do you wanna join me on a trip? I already spent a few days on a boat to get here. I don't think I wanna be too close to water right now. Plus, I can't eat anything I would catch if I did. I understand. Growl. Someone's hungry again. I think we should have lunch soon. Haha, sure, kuya. Can you get the pasta ready? I'll make the sauce. I know how to boil water. You'd be surprised how many people in college don't. I search around to get the largest pot in the cupboard. Ollie already set the spaghetti out, filled with water and a pinch of salt. A little more, you can't taste anything with that amount. I toss in a handful more alongside the pasta while it boils. You really just have to wait for this while you do other stuff. Do you need help with anything else, Ollie? He's busy sauteing garlic. Oh, meat, right? Get the cod out of the fridge and... Actually, I think I should take care of that. Kuya, you can make the sauce, right? As long as I have a recipe. Ollie whips out his phone and I get a text with a link. Here, that's the one we are making. Got it. I don't have meatballs in the freezer, but I got hot dogs if that works for you. Hot dogs? It's traditional. Well, kinda. You ate it all the time here. On a bun or in pasta? With rice. Yeah, sure, why not? It's not fish at least. Okay, okay. Ollie heads to the fridge, leaving me to manage the stove. I toss the garlic around a bit till it's nice and brown. Ollie already has all the ingredients set, so I pick up a few tomatoes and squish them into the pan. Chopped up a few leaves of fresh basil and into the pan it goes, along with a little butter and sugar. Just gotta keep stirring this and checking the pasta. Wait a minute. Where's Ollie? I thought he was getting the meats. I look around and I spot Ollie outside through a window. Steam is rising in front of him. He's cooking outside? I notice there's a door to the side in the kitchen, so I meet him out for a bit. Behind the hedges in front is a small stone cement kitchen with a simple roof and butane stove. So yeah, usually in homes, in our country, there's a clean kitchen and a dirty kitchen. And the dirty kitchen is outside, so I think this is the dirty kitchen. I can smell the fish frying. It's kinda good, but anything smells tasty when you're hungry. I didn't know this was here. Oh yeah, you don't really cook fish inside. The smell gets all over the place. Yeah, that is true. But the cantina does, though. Well, it's a kitchen, so the fish smell is expected. But I live here, and even I get sick of it sometimes. Right. To the side, I can see hot dogs being cooked directly onto the fire on a stick. Kuya, you're still working on the sauce? Right, right. I head back in to finish cooking. Didn't burn, thankfully. Heat's off and sauce and pasta is done. I grab the strainer and dump the pasta out. Guess I should set the table too. Everything's set up. Already got pasta on our plates. I set the sauce aside since I don't know how much Ollie wants. Huh, is there cheese? I can accept hot dogs, but I need parm. I checked the fridge. Huh, there is powdered stuff. That'll do. I sit back on the table and Ollie comes in just in time. He sets down a plate of cod for himself and roasted hot dogs for me. You can chop them up and mix it in. I think I'll just keep them separate for now. Small steps, I'll get used to it. And then soon we can get you on sardines. Haha, maybe. Kain? Kain na. Let's eat. Let's eat. Nom. The spaghetti is pretty good. The hot dogs are, well, hot dogs. Don't know why they mix it in with pasta though, but it's so good. If you guys haven't tried it, you should try it. Maybe I should... I chop a bit with my fork and eat it with my next bite. I guess it's alright. I know how to make meatballs. Maybe we can make some here. Oh, I only get that stuff in the city. It's not too hard. A bit more complex than frying fish. Next time, I mean. Sure, kuya. Show me some of your Western foods sometime. Heh. Lunch was good. Pretty satisfying after all that walking in the market. We start washing the dishes and getting everything cleaned up. We relax on the couch afterwards as Ollie puts on the TV. It's that old soap again. So, Ollie, what were you planning on doing today before we had to go to the palenque thing? I didn't really have a plan. I just wanted to hang out with you. Maybe talk? What's it like in Lakeland? About what? Anything specific? What about ng eskwelahan? School, I mean. Like high school? I guess it's just like middle school, but less bullies? I've never been to the mainland, kuya. Oh, sorry, right. Well, I don't remember how you do it here, but all the teachers have their own classroom, and you have to walk to them after each class. Ah, it's the opposite here. The students stay in one class, and all the teachers switched out for different lessons. That kinda sounds like how anime does it. Where do you think they make anime? In Asia, right? I guess the schools are more open air here, but in Lakeland it's all in one building since not every species can handle winter. I've never seen the snow before. Would you want to? I can take all sorts of weather, but this is all you're used to. Exactly. I want to try it out, even if it's cold. Do you go sledding in winter? Well, I used to, but staying inside is a lot warmer. I think I'd spend all day out in the snow if I could, just sliding around on it. It's different when you have to deal with it every year. It's no longer a treat, just a way of life. Like the ocean here, it's not so different. Did you ever want to visit? I've been curious ever since you first arrived here. Didn't even know I had a cousin. That's what I was thinking too. We share a laugh. From what Papa told me, Lolo adopted both of them since he was all gay. And then our dads were bi. Where did your dad find a girl on an island of men? He didn't. He went to the mainland with your dad to find some. But then he went back to Ottertail? Lolo was getting sick and someone had to take care of him and the cantina. So Papa took over, taking me with him. Never knew your mom? Not really, no. Dad doesn't talk about her much. Maybe he just wanted a son. What was that like? Living as a pup here? It was lonely. There aren't exactly a lot of kids in a place like this. The school here used to be big, but after a few years, it was just down to one classroom. If they didn't have enough students soon, it would close for good. And that's why Dad made me move there for a year. Opo. I mean, yeah. I did have friends among the few of us that were there. But then, some sea otters also enrolled. They were awful. I don't really remember that. I used to study real hard. I wanted to go see the world. But they didn't take it seriously. You don't need math when all you need is the ocean, is what they always said. But I got fed up with it and just stayed home. Until you arrived. So that's why you can speak English so well. Nah, I just know enough from video games. And you. I barely understood what you said, but it made me want to learn English more. And when you left, I wanted to go with you. But you didn't? I didn't have a phone or email back then. The option just never came up. When Papa got phone cards to talk to your dad, he always said you were busy. I I think I just didn't want to deal with anything about the island back then. But now you're here, so I want to make up for lost time. There's so much we can do. You got it all planned out for the summer? Well, no. But if there's anything you want to do, I'm always up for it. One summer isn't enough to hang out with my big brother. Big brother, that's what he sees me as. It's good catching up with you. I guess the first thing I really want to do is find a job. In the cantina? No, I don't think I can handle loud noises for very long. I mean, you still have work to do. I can't just be at home waiting for you to return from the sea. Yeah, you're not wrong. Tomorrow I have to go to work. Yeah, so I'll start looking. I heard a new pizza place opened a week ago. Maybe check that out. They got openings for delivery boys. I've seen how that porno goes. Oh my gosh. The usual, the typical porn plot of a guy delivering pizza to your doorstep and you have nothing to pay him, so you pay him with some other means. Wow. I got some DVDs here somewhere with that. And watch them with your cousin? Yes, watching pornos with your cousin is perfectly normal. Well, no, but you're not no-nutting the entire summer, are you? I can always go to the bathhouse for that. To be honest, I haven't really done it with anyone except... I haven't been there in a while, but if you want to go, I'll join you. Maybe? Just curious about it is all. But speaking of baths, I need a shower too. The fish smell can't be ignored any longer. I can rub your back down too. Oh, forgot to get the mattress from the cantina. It's fine. I can just lay on your bed for it. Well, I'll meet you upstairs when you're done. Gotta finish this episode. Of the show? It's on Echo now. The relationship with the wolf and Otter is terrible, but I can't look away. So, just removing all the references and saying outright that it is based on Echo. It's definitely Echo. It's written there already. I'll see you then. I head upstairs while I hear a train horn and Otter squeak from the TV. Oh my gosh, is that the ending from Leo's route? Oh my gosh. I've heard things about it, and anyway, let's just move on. I usually just take one shower at night, but I guess it's okay to take more when I'm sweating in places I didn't know I had. Clothes off again and a quick rinse to get the fish scent off me. And back on again. Well, just the shorts with whatever Ollie's planned. Ollie is already in his room, inspecting his fishing rod on his desk. You used the rod to fish? I use rod and spear, just making sure it still works. Your back still hurts? A little. Okay, just lay on the bed and I'll take care of everything. Humph. It's soft, a lot softer than the sofa. Then again, anything else would be better. Ollie stands over me and gets ready to do his thing. Just relax, kuya. You've done this before? The bathhouse taught me a thing or two. I still got a bit of oil from there. Ollie rubs some on his hands. Mint-scented. He starts on my shoulders. That is really good, Ollie. Almost instantly, I can feel the knots being worked out of me. The oil works into my fur, making it easier for him to slide around. After a bit of stroking, he moves down to the shoulder blades. Ah. I'm that good? It's not just a sofa. It's been a while since I've had this, too. As he gets deep into my back muscles now, it's hard to keep my eyes open. It's incredibly relaxing. Herb, you know, what kind of computer is that? It's just a basic gaming computer. For potion pets? For new games. I only have old consoles. I see. Gonna have to get on the bed with you now for the last part. Oh. Oh. A very nice massage scene. Go ahead. His hands are a bit rough, but he can press down hard. I can really feel their strong yet gentle hands working their magic. Damn, is this what I've been missing in the bathhouse? I could just stay like this forever. Squeak. You okay? Did you fall asleep, kuya? Kuya? Natutulog siya. Ano ang gagawin ko? To be continued. Okay, so let's go back a bit and then save. And then go back to the main menu. Oh, so the main background screen changed after you played through that chapter. So that was nice. We went on a trip with Ollie to the wet market, bought a lot of things, and then had some ice cream on the pier, had a nice view, which we are seeing right now. It's very, very nice. And then went back, cooked spaghetti, cooked lunch, had a nice meal, and then after, Ollie gave us a very relaxing massage. So all in all, another great day. Okay, so if you guys like that, I hope you can leave me a like on this video and maybe subscribe if you haven't yet. But if you don't want to, that is fine. And I want you guys to take some time to appreciate something in your life today. And I will see you on the next Let's Read. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!